street food. I want to begin today's episode with a word of thanks. You know, this time last year, I had less than 200 subscribers. Most of my subscribers have joined me in the last couple of months, and I just want to say thanks for watching. I make these videos on a budget of $0. I make them for fun. Also, it gives me a reason to get out into the world, which as an expat, I'm often tempted not to do. Sometimes I just want to hide and be everybody stop taking pictures of my kids. The point is, thanks for watching. So, my family and I were in Thailand, and Thailand was cool. But I'm a blessed man because I have friends in lots of places, so we followed Thailand with a trip to Malaysia. We took the overnight train. In case you're wondering, the trains in Thailand, in my experience, are far better than the trains in China. Your seats transform into beds, there's a more comfortable climate, there's no one smoking in the hallway. The Hua Hin to Penang run takes about 20 hours, but we slept for about half of that, so it really wasn't bad. Plus, it's a fraction of the cost of flying. In Penang, we met up with our good friends Brandon, Tina, JT, Gavin, and Brooke. Interesting fact, though Malaysia is a predominantly Muslim country, by which I mean in its constitution it is described as such, and though over 60% of the population are Bumaputra, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's supposed to be the Malaysian word for the Malay race, most of whom are, at least culturally speaking, Muslim. The overall population of Malaysia is actually quite diverse. About 25% of the population comes from Chinese descent, so they identify as Malaysian, but they also identify as Chinese. And the Chinese are a minority, but they own a lot of the businesses that drive a lot of the economy. The next highest minority is Indian Malaysian, and I believe most of them are Tamil Indian. So you got people eating pork, people eating beef, people eating everything, people getting offended, but somehow all three cultures make it work in Malaysia. It's a pretty cool scenario, and it makes for some excellent food. Now the island of Penang, where my friends live, is special because of the 1.5 million people, 46% are Chinese, 10% are Indian, and only 44% are Bumaputra. Why am I telling you all this? Because the diversity is reflected in our diet. Check out this set of stalls in Batu Ferringhi. This is a typical Penang setup, lots of shops facing each other. Only one shop sells the drinks, it's like a juice monopoly. And the rest of the sellers usually rent space from the drink titan. We got spring rolls, samosas, pancakes with ice cream, and roti.
Roti.
Roti? You like roti?
Yeah.
My kids love roti. It's basically fried bread. They flatten the dough. It's a pretty loose dough, looser than like a pizza crust or something. Then they do this awesome flip slap. They do it over an oiled surface. Flip slap! Now, if they're not adding anything else, they fold it up and they fry it. In Malaysia, they call this roti canai. You can also get it with fillings. This one guy put an egg inside it. They have roti in Thailand too, where they add, of course, sweetened condensed milk. This guy added bananas. Roti canai usually comes with a dal, curry, or something to dip it in.
I don't know what it's supposed to taste like, but that's bomb.
2 thumbs up for roti. What do you think is the best thing about living in an ethnically diverse place? Hit up the comments with a creative answer. Remember to keep it positive. There's plenty of places on the internet where you can go to complain about culture. I'm far more interested in how ethnic diversity can be a blessing. One meal and at least 4 different nationalities of cuisine represented. It's like a subcommittee of the United Nations of street food.
Street food. Well, that ended abruptly. You know the drill. Eat it on the street. Watch out for the parasites. Next week, we're going to this night market. We found some monkeys. I swear this thing was about to charge. Watch our Thailand adventure if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe.